Hi Aries, welcome back to the Warrior's Journey Tarot. This is going to be your love reading for October 2nd to October 8th. Now, I'm going to pull some cards. The first four cards are going to be from the Rider-Waite deck. Let us pull a reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for October 2nd to the 8th, please. So Aries, the first card is going to be you. The second card is going to be your love interest. Third card is the situation. Fourth card is the outcome. Then I'll pull some other decks about how they feel, how you feel, hopes and fears, and challenge or obstacle. And then some oracle cards. All right, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your reading for love and romance for October 2nd to the 8th. Can we please get a reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for October 2nd to the 8th, please, in love and romance. It's for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for October 2nd to the 8th, please, in love and romance. First card is you, Aries. Second card is your love interest. Third card is a situation. Fourth card is the outcome. Then I'll cut the deck after this. All right, just one more. All right. Okay, so we have you. Beautiful. And this is your love interest. Okay. Next is a situation between you two. Again, yikes. Okay, and when I say again, I mean the last reading got this card too. Outcome. Ay, okay. On the bottom of the deck, Knight of Wands. Okay, let's start by talking about you, Aries, for October 2nd to the 8th. You know what? No, let me just pull the rest of the cards. Sorry. This is the Muse Tarot by Chris Ann Donnelly. Let's pull the card for how you feel about them and then how they feel about you. So this is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please. How does Aries feel about their love interest? How does Aries feel about their love interest? How does Aries feel about their love or romantic interest, please? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for October 2nd to the 8th. How does Aries feel about them? How does Aries feel about them? So this is how you feel about them. Two of Cups. Beautiful. On the bottom, Five of Cups. Okay, how they feel about you. How do they feel about Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? How do they feel about Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? How do they feel about Aries? For October 2nd to the 8th. How do they feel about Aries? How do they feel about Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Okay, so we have Muse of Materials, King of Pentacles. This is how they feel about you. On the bottom, Lovers, 6 in the Major Arcana, which is love. All right, let's pull one more card for hopes and fears. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's your hopes and fears here? For October 2nd to the 8th, what's your hopes and fears? What is your hopes and fears? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is your hopes and fears? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's your hopes and fears? What's your hopes and fears? I already have a feeling where this is going to go. All right. Ace of Swords. On the bottom, the Empress. Hopes and fears is Ace of Swords. What's their hopes and fears towards Aries, please? What is their hopes and fears towards Aries, please? What is their hopes and fears towards Aries, please? What is their hopes and fears towards Aries, please? What's their hopes and fears towards Aries, please? What's their hopes and fears towards Aries, please? Can you see the difference in energies already? What's their hopes and fears towards Aries, please? I'm going to cut the deck. Here it is. Four of Cups. Hopes and fears. On the bottom, Muse of Voices, which is like the King of Swords. Okay? Then the final card for this spread is going to be the Challenge or Obstacle. I'm using the Light Seers Tarot, again, by Chrisanne Donnelly. What is the challenge or obstacle for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for October 2nd to the 8th, please? What is the challenge or obstacle for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for October 2nd to the 8th, please? What is the challenge or obstacle for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for October 2nd to the 8th, please? Okay, this is your challenge or obstacle. Both speaking to a completion of a cycle, okay? With the 10 means a completion. The world is about completing a major cycle, life cycle here. Knight of Pentacles could speak to dealing with a Virgo or a Taurus or a Capricorn, but also it could speak to, and that's Virgo as well, but it could also speak to moving to another home, changing location, or, you know, slow and steady and committing. Now let's, or it could be somebody of that sign, okay, in their late 20s, early 30s. Now let's get a card for your love interest's challenge or obstacle here. What is their challenge or obstacle? What's their challenge or obstacle here? What is their challenge or obstacle? What's their challenge or obstacle here? What is your love interest challenge or obstacle for Aries? Someone is making this. What is their love interest challenge or obstacle, please, for October 2nd to the 8th? It really feels so strange to be doing love readings. They're going well, though. All right. There, Queen of Wands. On the bottom, Hanged Man. Why? Okay, so it's saying Queen of Wands makes things happen. She's all about action, just like the King of Wands. Manifesting. This is a challenge or obstacle. And on the bottom of the deck is Hangman, stuck. Also a card of sacrifice. We see here a mother and a child crossing a river, going somewhere new. All right, so let's talk about this, Aries. It looks like, you know, you look very strong. You look really strong, your energy. For the independence of the Nine of Pentacles, you see a woman in her beautiful garden. She's enjoying life. She's worked hard for everything. She's come to a point where she can really just date, pay the bills, you know, buy nice things, have her home. She's enjoying it all. But there's the Bird of Spirit here saying there's more to life than just having financial independence and being independent and happy on your own. Meaning, 10 of Pentacles comes next, commitment, marriage, kids, all that stuff. And then thinking about generations to come and the legacy you leave for them. So the Nine of Pentacles right now comes before that. You're feeling good, okay, about your life. Having your life in order. Now, their situation is different because they just left something, okay? Whether they left you or, you know, they left somebody else. This Six of Swords is speaking to leaving a toxic situation. Here, the mother and a child going across to somewhere else. Where are they going? They're not sure how it's going to be. Is there a full plan? No, but it's better than where they were before. So Six of Swords is trying to start over here somewhere new in another situation. Now, for you, the way you feel about them, you got Two of Cups, right? You think that they'd be good for you. You think that they'd be a good match, a good partnership. Two of Cups is the best of partnerships. It's like, if you get all that soulmate kind of energy or whatever, then the Two of Cups would be even amplifying that, saying that they're the perfect, ideal soulmate match for you. I don't see that around, right? So I see that you think how you feel about them is you feel that they are that they would be a good love match for you. How they feel about you. Okay, there's King of Pentacles or the Muse of Materials. In love and romance, the King of Pentacles is someone who's, yes, they're very kind, generous. They care, they take care of you. They want to make sure everybody's doing well. Their family's taken care of. That their friends, if they need help, they'll help them out. The King of Pentacles is very benevolent. They also have a Midas kind of streak to them, where sometimes in love and romance, they feel like, it's their kingdom. It's everything like I have with this kind of energy. It's a Taurus energy too, with the King of Pentacles. It's kind of like where everybody is a member of your kingdom. They're your property, you own them type of thing. Not in a horrible way, but in a little bit of like not equal way, right? Also, King of Pentacles is about manifesting wealth, stability, and abundance. So how do they feel about you? They think you're stable. They think that you're well-to-do. They think that you're kind and that you're family-oriented, and traditions and things like that are important to you. That's how they feel about you. Also, King of Pentacles is a very committed energy. Okay? Now, for hopes and fears, you got Ace of Swords for you. Ace of Swords, when I see it, is always, about either cutting someone off or starting over. It's a new beginning, speaking up, speaking your truth, letting them know how you feel, and being very sharp with your communication. So Ace of Swords, whatever's going on here, you're speaking up for yourself and letting them know how you feel. You have confidence and you have power and you are honest. You're telling the truth. Okay, there's a card of truth, clarity, victory. That's the Ace of Swords, and a new beginning when you're letting them know. Also could signify, cutting something off. How their hopes and fears towards you is the Four of Cups. Now, everybody's been getting this for social distancing stuff, being bored with it all. Their hopes and fears, they're scared you're going to get bored of them. They're scared that, for whatever reason that things are going on, they're going through something right now, right? That you might get bored with all their drama that they have, that they don't really want to, drag you into, but that's what's going on in their life. And so they're scared that you're going to be like focusing on that instead of your full cup. Or they could be scared that, you will realize perhaps that you could do better. Okay, because she's held up by the big cup, that Ace of Cup, that cup of being fulfilled within yourself, that Nine of Pentacles energy. And then she's focused though on the Three of Cups, which is that social energy, people from your past, dating, the social scene, whatever. And here it can be this lethargic energy of being bored and being, stagnant and not realizing your blessings. So their hopes and fears, Four of Cups towards you, could be that maybe they think that you're going to get fed up, get bored with their drama, and not think it's worth all this energy. Okay? Challenge or obstacle for you, 10 of Wands in the world. 10 of Wands, yeah, Aries, is a lot of work. Okay? Because 10 of Wands is super, super duper committed, putting in a lot of energy, okay, with the 10 of Wands. And is it paying off, right? The world is speaking to completion of cycles. It could be about travel. It could be about environmentalism. It could be about long distance. Okay, you see she's got her luggage packed also with, this yak packed up with all her belongings, and also the world. So challenge or obstacle, it could be that you're planning to go do some travel whenever travel opens up and that's possible. It just felt like that, okay? Or it could be that, there's this ending here and a new beginning, a next step that has to come with the world. The world is all about major cycles, like you're pregnant for 10 months and you have your kid, go to university for 4 years and you graduate, then you start working. There has to be a next step. Even with the Nine of Pentacles, with the Bird of Spirit saying there's more, there's a next step that has to be moved on to. 10 of Wands also implies with a great push that the next level, look, you can kick your feet up and relax after one more big push. Okay. So right now, challenge or obstacle is there's intense pressure with the 10 of Wands, and something new now has to happen. Like there has to be something for you to stick around. And what's their challenge or obstacle? Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is that energy of being attractive, out there, exciting. So it's got psychic energy with this black cat. Wands energy is fire energy. It could be that whether this is someone in their life who could be Aries, Leo, Sag, who might be getting in the way. If it's not, it could be about their obstacle is to manifest and make things happen to move on to the next step. Now, outcome is 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords obviously comes after 6 of Swords. Hermit, they told you, they're into you. Okay, they're looking, this is a single energy. They're single, it feels like. Okay, like they're holding this torch for you, and they want to wait until, there's a time when they can step up, when this can happen and manifest this relationship. But the outcome is 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords is, after 6 of Swords, trying now in the new place that you arrive at, trying to make things work, but there's a sneaky element to this as well. Look at this person sneaking off with 5 swords, leaving 2 behind. So you know that somebody took something. And what I don't like about this reading is that, you're looking at them from an emotional standpoint of 2 of Cups, of love and romance. They're looking at you from this materialistic standpoint of King of Pentacles, because you're 9 of Pentacles, right? So let's pull some love oracle cards to see what that means. Because I don't want to, I feel like, if they're having a hard time, yeah, they like you, yeah, they do care about you. But I don't like to see, sneaky stuff mixed with money stuff. All right, so let's pull a card from Doreen Virtue's Romance Angels. Can we get a card, please, for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for October 2nd to the 8th? What's going on in love and romance for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for October 2nd to the 8th, please? What's going on in love and romance, please? There we go. Oh, that's a lot. Okay. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Nice. Then, healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. And honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Yeah. So that might be what you're trying to get. See, this trip that you're trying to go on, perhaps. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. All right. So getting to know each other. Let's read that to you. Where's that card book? All right. Getting to know each other. The romance angels are guiding you to create intimacy with your partner by revealing your true feelings, your dreams and desires, and the other innermost aspects of yourselves. You discover commonalities and learn new ways of relating. If you're presently in a relationship, this card is a message of healing through honest dialogue. That's what you want to do. You want to talk it out, tell your truth. All right. This is particularly true if you've stuffed down feelings instead of discussing them with your partner. That's so Aries. Okay, perhaps sitting together with a counselor will give you the strength and support to admit them. Regardless, this card clearly guides you towards holding deep and honest discussions for the benefit of your love life. Okay, instead of like holding things in and being strong all the time, it's like letting people know when they disappoint you, when they hurt your feelings, when they did something that you're not cool with. Instead of holding it all in and letting them know and letting them have it, okay? It doesn't have to be a big fight, but just let it be known that you didn't miss that. Okay, getting to know each other's done, so let's read honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. It says this card indicates the need for a getaway to nurture romantic life. The specific application of this message depends upon the person who is inquiring. For some, this card has a literal meaning. You are going away with your new spouse following your wedding. For those already in a long-time partnership, this card speaks to reigniting the spark by taking a romantic holiday. It can also relate to the honeymoon period of a new relationship. And for still others, this card indicates that you will meet someone special while on a vacation. Okay. And this can be about going on a trip too. Okay. Going somewhere new. But sneaky behavior there, okay? So let's read healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. The answers to your prayers about your love life are based in your feelings about your mother and father. The romance angels see that you'd benefit from releasing old anger toward one or both of them. That's because your feelings about your parents influence your choice of romantic partner and the way in which you deal with relationships. You can ask the angels to help you put forgiveness into action. To forgive someone doesn't mean that you're endorsing his or her behavior. The angels will tell you rather that doing so is a form of deep emotional detoxification. It means I'm no longer willing to carry toxic energy within my mind and body. When you find inner peace with your parents, you'll no longer need to attract unhealthy relationship patterns and partners as a way of healing family emotional wounds. All of your relationships, especially the one you have with yourself, will benefit. All right. This is Journey of Love by Alana Fairchild, Rasuli and Cone. Let's get a card, please, for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. There we go. We got two. Oh, they're long, but I'll read them. Okay. Riding the cosmic wave and drop into your heart. I'm going to leave these here. And on the bottom, there's within nothing, there's everything. I'm going to read these to you. They have a poem for each of these cards. So let me read Riding the Cosmic Wave. And the poem goes, it's short. Your spirit flies like the wind, warms like the sun, and watches like the sky. How wise the earth, waiting for the moment to be touched. Let's leave that there. And what's that about? Riding the cosmic wave? It says, you could be carried further by the cosmic wave than by your own efforts. Where you are going cannot be attained by effort. The effort, the discipline, prepares us for the leap. But after the leap, we are no longer sustained by our efforts, but by forces greater than us, the forces of love itself. You are stepping towards the edge, preparing to leap, and let the cosmic wave of love carry you forward. You shall be moved through grace into the new world awaiting you. This oracle brings a message. There's a time to work hard and a time to allow the fruits of one's labors to manifest, when one may be carried by forces set in motion by the energy of life itself. You can let go and move further, reach farther with less effort. Now is the time to give yourself permission to stop paddling and instead just ride the wave. Give in, let go, and be moved. All right, let's read Drop into Your Heart. Drop into your heart. So the poem goes, the dance to move beyond the feeling that draws me forward to a place born within that calls my soul to feel complete. Okay, and what does that mean? It means there's a place of light within that no darkness can touch. It cannot be shamed. It can never be made impure. It is never lost or darkened or unavailable to us, though we may forget sometimes, sitting in a darkened room and not realizing that we can stand up and walk into the light so close to us. just on the other side of the doorway to the heart. Whatever may arise, great joy, great sorrow, drop into your heart and offer it to the divine, gently bowing your forehead to your hands in prayer. Connect mind to heart. Let yourself have some peace. It wants you, you know. This oracle brings you an offering. The divine would like to offer whatever is bringing your heart trouble, would like you to offer whatever is bringing your heart trouble, or of course, joy. The divine would like to receive this from you as a gift, that it may return to you some special blessing. Place your hands at your heart, and in genuine reflection, perhaps you may choose to offer your heart burden or light now. Either will be joyfully received by the divine, and you shall be graced with a gift in return. All right, now I'm going to pull one last oracle card. This is going to be from Amanda Lovelace. Is that her name? Yep. It's called Believe in Your Own Magic. This is the final oracle card for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for October 2nd to the 8th, please. Can we get one more card? One last card for Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for October 2nd to the 8th. Throne, your potential is endless. So I'm going to put that over. I love this deck, so I'm going to move that over here. Put that here. And this over here. On the bottom you have Castle. It's time for healing, not war. So with this card on the bottom, I'll just tell you briefly, it's about, some fight that you could have intuitively avoided, but instead, you got upset, and this is where you will burn the whole building down with what you say and with your rage and your anger, indignation, whatever. So here it's saying now, with as much gusto as you use to burn this building down, you got to use it to have a plan now for what you do next. So that's the bottom card. Just wanted to say that in case there is an option, because we got the Ace of Swords. Whenever the Ace of Swords pops up, you want to let people know what you think and how you feel. All right. And they say the sword is very sharp and it cuts both ways, and to be mindful not to burn bridges. All right. So let's read 45. And then that's the last card in the deck. Your potential is endless. At the risk of sounding cliche, you can do anything you put your mind to. You are a mighty queen who is complex enough to be both gentle and valiant, just and magnificent, or any combination you should ever long for. The reason they tell you that you cannot have it all is because they are afraid you will become even more dangerous than you already are. Love this deck. All right, Aries, it's up to you. That's what it looks like for the 2nd to the 8th. And it looks like you guys are planning a trip when you can, and to heal family issues. So on the bright side, it doesn't look like they're, using you. It looks like they're waiting for you. They do love you, and they are, for whatever reason that they left a situation. The Hermit card here is about feeling like you have to spend time alone, take a break away from people, introspection, and also in love and romance, where look at the flame they're holding for you. You are what they want, right? And they see you as someone stable and nurturing and kind and committed, okay? With the Muse of Materials energy. Challenge or obstacle is making things manifest and happen, but they're scared you're going to get bored of them. All right, so that's it. But the outcome looks shaky. Okay, with the 7 of Swords, that's when you're trying something new. When you, after 6 of Swords, go to the next place, and you're trial and error, seeing how things work. Not everything is going to be perfect. Not everything is going to be good. You're not going to make it, it's not going to work out exactly as the best hopes that you may have. It's going to be trial and error, right? See what works, what doesn't. And also there could be some sneaky behavior on their part, I feel like, okay? Because the swords are over here, 6 and then going to the 7. So just be mindful of that, okay? That's it. And I will see you guys for your next week's reading.